In this video, I want to talk about 3 things you should never be afraid to say to a client. Now, this is my personal opinion. These are the things I am not afraid to say to my clients. Your experience may be different. So please don't blame me if you get fired because of watching a YouTube video. All right, let's start with item number 1 is time, how long something will take. I see people try to be a little weaselly about it, and they try to make time it takes seem shorter or come up with something. Like, let's say clients asking to rerun the production of 50 documents, and I say, well, you'll have it next morning. And the project manager, oh, but it's only 50 documents. I can't really tell the client it's going to be that long. Why should it be that long? I mean, and I said, just tell them. And so they call up a client saying, okay, well, we need to rerun this production, so we'll have it for you in the morning. How's that? And the client goes, okay, no problem. And it's fine, right? And there's no longer a rush to try to get something done. Now you can take your time and actually redo it for the second time or third time and QC it and make sure it's done correctly. Next, pricing. I've been in so many meetings where it seems like we're supposed to be talking about pricing, but we're not talking about pricing. Everyone's talking about something else. And when you ask okay, so we are discussing how much this is going to cost. And again, whether that's buying a software or services or anything else. And the answer is always, well, we'll get back to you with written something. We want to see how many gigabytes you're gonna have and understand the scope of the project better before we... I'm like, look, we're here in the meeting right now. This is what the meeting is about. I'm pretty sure pricing was in the title of the meeting, yet no one says how much things are cost. And it frustrates me to no end. I cannot stand to be in those meetings. So what I do, I have my pricing up front, like the software I saw on my website. Here's a software for $100, here's a software for $1,000, here's a software for $10,000. How much is that? It's that much. That's it, done. End the discussion. I feel like people appreciate simpler pricing. I know some bigger businesses or bigger companies, they always have complicated pricing that no one can understand, like Microsoft or Relativity, right? You're trying to understand how much something's gonna cost. That's like, wow, I mean, come on, can you make it simple? And I feel like simplifying, people appreciate it much more. And I try to be upfront, simple pricing that people can understand and either accept or decline. If you say it's too much, done, no problem. If it's acceptable, there you go, that's the pricing. And the third thing, you should not be able to afraid to tell to the client if there are problems. There are always going to be problems. You need to be honest and upfront with the client. Let them know about them right away. Let's say you had a processing job and you processed set 1 and it was fine. Process set 2, done. Now you're processing set 3 and there are problems, right? Something's slow, something's crashing, something's not working. You call up a client right away saying, hey, sets 1 and 2 are done. However, set number 3 is a problem. What we're seeing is users are sending password protected Excel files to one another, and password protected Excels take much longer to process than regular data. So this set is taking time. If you need it, it's going to be done, in, let's say, 1 day. However, if you want, we can give you a partial by, in a few hours. What would you like us to do? And when you put it like that, it's all out there. It's all honest, upfront. They know what's going on. There is no wishy-washy about it. They'll just say, no, okay, take your time, get it all loaded. I need it all at the same time because I'm doing search term reports. Okay, done, solved. Same thing maybe if you're delivering a production to a client and you're about to zip it up and you go, oh, oops, there is a problem. You call up a client and you go, look, I was QCing the production, about to send it to you, but I noticed there is a space at the end of the Bates number. It's not a big deal for endorsing, but all the load files look funky. So I'm gonna need to fix it. I'm gonna need a few hours. Okay, and the client's gonna go, okay, please take care of it, let us know when done. And that's it, that's end of the discussion. You notice the problem, you say right away what the problem is, and there isn't much client can do. If you're upfront, honest, and explain what it is, that's what it is. They understand you're working on it, you're dealing with it, you're on their side, you're trying to help them. Nothing more they can ask for. All right, so that's my list of 3 things you should never be afraid to say to a client. If you got more to add, put them at the bottom of this video in the comment section. Don't forget to follow on LinkedIn, subscribe on YouTube. I'll see you in the next video.